last class, we learned that for a square matrix A inverse will exist if determinant A is not equal to 0. And if A inverse exists, then A inverse will be given by adjoint of A divided by determinant A. So let's take a question. Find the inverse of the matrix A if it exists. Now first we have to ensure whether this matrix is invertible or not. For that we will compute its determinant. Now A is a 2 by 2 order matrix. And you know how to calculate the determinant of this matrix? Yes, it is the product of these two, that is -8 minus the product of these two, which is 3. So it's -11, which is not equal to 0. Now as determinant of this matrix A is not equal to 0, therefore A inverse exists. Now we know that A inverse is given by this. So we need to find out the adjoint of the matrix A. In the last class, we learnt how to write the adjoint of a 2 by 2 order matrix. So for writing the adjoint, we interchange these two numbers. So here it will be -4 and here it will be 2. And we change the sign of this number and this number. It's +1 here. So in adjoint, it will become -1. Here it is +3. So in the adjoint, it will become -3. So adjoint of the matrix A is given by this matrix. Now A inverse will be given by 1 upon determinant A, that is 1 over -11 into adjoint of A, which is -4, -3, -1, 2. And this can be written as, yes, this matrix is multiplied by this scalar. That means every element of this matrix will be multiplied by this scalar. So we will get 4 over 11, 3 over 11, 1 over 11 and -2 over 11. So this is the inverse of the matrix A. And you can check A into A inverse will be equal to I. Let's take another question. Find the inverse of the matrix A if it exists. It is a 3 by 3 order matrix. First we will find out whether A is invertible or not. For this we will compute the determinant of this matrix A. To calculate the determinant, I'll expand the determinant along the first row. So take up the first element, which is 1. Its position is A11, so I'll take here plus sign. Delete the row and the column in which this element lies. So I delete the first row and the first column. So I'm left with the submatrix whose determinant is this. Take the second element, it's 1. Its position is A12. So I plus j is 3, which is odd. So I take the negative sign. Delete the first row and the second column. So determinant of the submatrix will be given by this. Then take the third element, which is 1. Its position is A13. So here I plus j is 4, which is even. So I take here plus sign. Delete the first row and the third column. So determinant of the submatrix will be this. So I'll get 1 into 1 plus 6 minus 1, 0 minus 3 plus 1 into 0 minus 1. So that will give you 7 plus 3 minus 1, which is 9. So determinant is not equal to 0. So therefore A inverse exists. So now A inverse exists. So in order to find out A inverse, we need to find out the adjoint of the matrix A. So we will find out the cofactors of all the elements of the matrix A. So the cofactor of the first element A11 is denoted by C11, which is equal to minus 1 raised to the power I plus j. Here I is 1, j is 1. So it's minus 1 raised to the power 1 plus 1 into the determinant of the submatrix obtained by deleting the first row and the first column. So determinant is 1, 3, minus 2, 1, which is calculated as product of these two, which is 1. From this, subtract the product of these two. So you will get C11 as 7. Similarly, C12 is 3, C13 is minus 1, C21 is minus 3, C22 is 0, C23 is 3, C31 is 2, C32 is minus 3, C33 is 1. Now cofactor matrix is given by C11, C12, C13, C21, C22, C23, C31, C32, C33. Now here C11 is 7, C12 is 3, C13 is minus 1, C21 is minus 3, C22 is 0, C23 is 3, C31 is 2, C32 is minus 3, and C33 is 1. So we have obtained the cofactor matrix C. Now adjoint of the matrix A by definition is the transpose of the cofactor matrix C. So we will compute the transpose of this matrix C, and for that we will interchange the rows and the columns of C. So pick up the first row and make it the first column. Take the second row, make it the second column. Take the third row and make it the third column. So this is the transpose of the cofactor matrix C, and it is equal to the adjoint of the matrix A. Now A inverse is given by 1 over determinant of the matrix A into adjoint A. Determinant of the matrix A was 9, so it's 1 by 9 into adjoint of A, that is this matrix. So 7, minus 3, 2, 3, 0, minus 3, minus 1, 3, 1. Now this matrix is multiplied with the scalar 1 by 9. That means each element of the matrix will be multiplied by this scalar. So we will get 7 by 9 minus 3 over 9, which on simplification will give you minus 1 over 3. This is 2 over 9. This is 3 over 9, which on simplification will give you 1 by 3. That is 0. Next is minus 1 over 3, minus 1 over 9, 1 over 3, and 1 over 9. So this is the inverse of the matrix